All right, I have the much better-looking Jay Peckham here. Right. Too bad for him.
Yeah, he's missing a good one.
He's up in a suite somewhere,
okay.
living it up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the high life.
Laura Domingos, thanks so much for joining me here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would almost put you and Jay head-to-head as far as being number one Sting fan. I think it's you.
It would be a really, really good competition.
Are you standing on your toes?
I am. I feel so sure.
You don't have to the whole time, right?
I need a couple of phone books.
Right. We'll bring a stool next time for you. Hey, listen, what an exciting first period out there.
Yes.
You know, Jay and I have talked a lot about, a team coming into town, and one of the things they've learned, people talk around the OHL.
Oh, yeah.
If you go
Big
into
time.
the Sarnia Sting and you can get the first 2 goals out of the Sarnia Sting and you attack this guy and that guy, you can pretty much come out with a win. That's kind of what it was looking like.
Yeah. We're going head-to-head today, though.
Yeah.
We really are.
So they got the first, then we tied it. It's I call it a tennis match. They got one, we tied it.
Yep.
They got another one. Here we are, 2-2 at the end of this first period.
Yeah, not a bad first period.
Yeah, Nolan Dan in there, but it was really nice to see Angus McDonnell get this one.
Beautiful goal. That was a beautiful tip right in front of the net. Shot off of Davio, of course. But, gorgeous goal. Gorgeous.
And, this is what we've wanted to see. Somebody like the McDonnells and some of the younger guys starting to shoot that puck. We've been waiting for them. We've seen Ty Voigt starting to get in there with his shooting as well. And Angus really has come through for this Sarnia Sting team in the last 4 games.
Yeah, he's really stepping up to the plate. We saw him, again, a physical force. Oh, my gosh, that just blew me away. I did not expect that to come out of him. But, yeah, he's really, again, stepping up. And it's really nice to see those young guys, like you said, step up. They really need to at this point, right? We're on a playoff push here. We don't have a lot of time left in the regular season. A lot of away games starting, obviously. Hopefully.
Yeah, well, right, because here we are against London today, and I was talking pregame, wondering what kind of game we were going to see here today after that. Notably, the longest period in the OHL season.
The longest last 2 minutes.
Right. That these two, no secret, have been battling each other for years. But it seems today, so far, like both of them are just here to play hockey.
You kind of wonder if they had a little bit of a spoken to after that last game in Sarnia.
Who?
Obviously, both teams. Both teams.
Okay.
Hopefully both
right.
teams. But, you kind of wonder. I mean, you expect the rivals, right? We're so close to London. We're so close to Windsor. You expect to see those. But particularly this year, right? With the COVID season and the fact that we're playing these guys 9-10 times in the regular season, it's going to intensify that. It's going to make it so much more of a game. And it is nice to see them playing more hockey as opposed to the other stuff.
Right. I mean, we always like to see it. Everybody likes to see a good fight in there.
Yeah, why not?
But there is also a time where, we got to play hockey here.
Yeah.
And especially at this critical point where, so we're sitting at 8th place. We've got Kitchener. We're pretty much tied with them.
Yeah, we've got a lot of
They got
tough
us by
teams.
a smidgen. Owen Sound, which we're going to see them on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Also a critical game against, at this point, a critical game for the Sarnia Sting to be able to stay in place there. What do you see in there against Owen Sound attack?
Those are some really tough, we've got a lot of tough games coming up. Quite honestly, we've got a lot of tough games. And we've got it, I'm noticing this first period, our defense, a little bit sloppy in front of the net, quite honestly. A little bit sloppy. That second goal, I don't know. We had 4 guys out there, and where were they, right?
Right.
If I'm Ben Godra, I'm going, what the heck, guys? Right?
Yeah. Well, and Jay and I have talked a lot, too, about, we're seeing a lot of our guys in behind the net. We're seeing 3-4 guys, and then when you do get the puck and you get out, who do you pass it to because there's nobody out there?
That's exactly right. So, I mean, those are the things they've got to work on. They got to be watching these videos and looking and saying, okay, this is where we got to focus. We obviously, you got to score the goals too, but we've got to defend that net, when we get up a couple goals. The other night in Guelph, watching a bit of the replays the other night, and again, it's just a little bit of, we almost get too comfortable and we rely a little bit too much, I think, on our goaltending. Both Thornton and Gaudreau.
Yeah.
We rely, they're fantastic goaltenders.
Thankfully.
Thank God we have them.
But
we are in good shape.
Not how you play the game.
That's exactly right. They can't score those goals, and they sure as heck can't defend their net without their, the defense. So those are the areas we definitely got to work on. We have no issues with scoring goals, quite honestly. I mean, we've got some amazing players out there. But yeah, I think our defense really needs to.
Something I noticed in this first period as well is we've seen a lot of what's that called, the chase, like the dump and chase.
Chase, yeah.
And we saw a lot of that, especially the last couple of games. I've only seen that a couple of times, maybe a few in this first period.
Yeah.
We seem to. It doesn't really seem, that strategy doesn't really seem to work for us.
No.
You're trying to get the puck down there to turn the defense around and get our forwards going in there hard. I get it when you got to change a line, but do you think maybe that is something that has helped with this first period here, is minimizing on that?
Yeah, I mean, the more you can control the play, the better, right? The dump and chase, you don't have that puck in your possession.
That's
it's
right.
It's not going to get you anywhere, right?
It's a pro and a con to that strategy.
And shoot. You got to put those pucks on the net. Just shoot the damn puck, boys, right? Don't make it pretty. Just make it happen, right?
When I'm up in the Hughes security booth, I can hear you.
Can you?
Going, just shoot it.
Shoot it!
Right? I know. Frustrating when you know that this team really does have the skills it takes to win games and come through. And now they're really at the point where, boy, they just better pull that out all the way too. With all the positioning, it's so close everywhere in there right now.
Yeah. Like I said, every game at this point counts, right? You can't afford to have an off game. Anybody can't afford to have an off game in the next few games. I mean, we're really pushing for that playoff spot. We're doing all right. I mean, it's right through the whole division. It's such a close race.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
makes for good hockey.
It really does. But like I said, we've got some tough teams coming up, right?
Yeah.
So let's just hope we can pull off a few here and secure that spot and go from there.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll see coming out into the second period.
Yeah.
Do you want to join me again, second period?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. We're firing JPEG. I'm get rid of him. So right now 2-2 in favor of your Sarnia Sting. Is that fair to say?
Yes, keep it up, boys. Let's see a couple more. Let's get ahead.
We're about 3 minutes away from the second period intermission. Of course, we'll have the post-game press conference live on the Sarnia Sting Facebook page as well. But thanks for watching, everybody. And now I'm going to let you do that thing.
We're really firing Jay.
I'm David Burrows on behalf of my friend Laura Domingos.
Go Stingo!
Yeah, that's the way. You do it way better than him. I'm still live, and he's like...
he's cursing you up there in the booth.
He's watching right now. And I don't even know what I'm doing. Where's my thing? Okay, that's it. Talk to you later.